Many people recognize San Luis Obispo as a home to Cal Poly, a top school in the state that prides itself on its learn by doing ideology. But after a recent financial report, some are recognizing the university for a different quality. Our community reporter Mackenzie Diaz has that story.
Recent CSU data shows how Cal Poly's high fees compare to other universities. I'm Mackenzie Diaz, your community reporter in San Luis Obispo, where I spoke with some students to get a feel for how they're affected. Cal Poly's total campus-based mandatory fee was just over $6,000 per student this school year.
It does kind of surprise me.
Felipe Lopez is working and paying out of pocket for his education.
When I accepted to come into Cal Poly, I did not expect to pay this much.
CSU found that out of all 23 CSU universities, the average campus-based mandatory fee per student was just under $2,000 this year. Cal Poly is almost $4,000 more.
It makes me wonder, we already are paying so much, what's that extra $4,000 really doing for us?
These kinds of fees usually support programs, facilities, and services beyond tuition or state funding. For example, the chart shows Cal Poly college-based fees were just over $31 million last school year. 42% of that goes towards academic salaries, 25% to benefits, and 22% to financial aid.
It's pretty crazy.
Although Jasper Kemp, a first-year student, thinks the additional fees are too much, he wouldn't want to go anywhere else.
It's such a great school comparatively to other Cal States, so you think there has to be something different.
Cal Poly spokesperson Matt Lazier says their fees are so high because Cal Poly is a polytechnic university, meaning it requires labs, land, livestock equipment, and other materials that make it more expensive to students. Cal Poly added 2 fees in the last decade for low and middle income students.
If I didn't have that, I would 100% not have gone here just because of expenses.
Lopez's dream to be an architect is reason enough for him to stay at Cal Poly.
Even though it is a lot of money, I feel like in the end it'll be worth it.
In San Luis Obispo, Mackenzie Diaz, KSBY News.